Hey everyone, it's your tech buddy MKBHD here. Today we're diving into the world of Windows 10 installation. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Before we begin, let's gather our tools. First things first, you'll need a Windows 10 installation media, either a DVD or a USB drive. Trust me, a USB drive is way faster and more convenient. If you don't have one, we'll walk through creating one in the next section. Next up, make sure you've got your product key handy. This 25-character code is like your ticket to activate Windows 10. You can usually find it on the back of your Windows 10 box or in the confirmation email if you purchased it online. Last but not least, back up all your important files. We're going to be working with your computer's hard drive, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. Once you've got everything ready, we can move on to the fun part, installing Windows 10. Alright, let's create that bootable USB drive. First, you'll need a USB drive with at least 8 GB of storage. Don't worry, everything on the drive will be erased, so make sure to back up any important files before proceeding. Next, head over to Microsoft's website and download their media creation tool. This handy tool will help you download the Windows 10 installation files and create the bootable USB drive. Run the tool and follow the on-screen instructions. Remember to select the correct Windows 10 edition that matches your product key. The download process might take a while depending on your internet speed. Once it's done, the tool will automatically format your USB drive and copy the installation files. You'll know it's done when you see "Your USB flash drive is ready" message. Congrats! You've successfully created your bootable USB drive. You're now one step closer to installing Windows 10. Before we proceed, let's talk about backing up your files. This step is crucial because we'll be making changes to your computer's hard drive, and there's always a slight risk of data loss. There are several ways to back up your files. You can copy them to an external hard drive, upload them to a cloud storage service like Google Drive or Dropbox, or even burn them to DVDs. Choose the method that works best for you. Make sure to back up all your important documents, pictures, music, videos, and anything else you don't want to lose. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Once you've backed up everything, take a deep breath and let's move on to the next step. Now it's time to boot your computer from the USB drive we created earlier. This might sound complicated, but it's actually quite simple. First, plug in your USB drive to your computer. Then, restart your computer. As your computer boots up, you'll need to press a specific key to access the boot menu. This key varies depending on your computer's manufacturer, but it's usually F2, F10, F12, or the delete key. You might see a message on your screen during startup that says press key to enter setup or something similar. Once you're in the boot menu, use your arrow keys to select your USB drive. The name of your USB drive might vary, but it should be something like UEFI, your USB drive name, or USB HDD, your USB drive name. Press enter to boot from the USB drive. Section 5. Navigating the Windows 10 setup, language, key, and more. If you've booted from the USB drive correctly, you should now see the Windows 10 setup screen. This is where you'll customize your Windows 10 installation. First, you'll be asked to select your language, time and currency format, and keyboard or input method. Choose the options that match your preferences and click Next. On the next screen, click on Install Now. You'll then be prompted to enter your product key. Type in the 25-character code you retrieved earlier and click Next. If you're reinstalling Windows 10 and your computer was previously activated with the same edition, you can click on I don't have a product key. Windows will automatically activate once the installation is complete. Next, you'll need to choose the edition of Windows 10 you want to install. Make sure this matches the edition you have a product key for. Click Next to continue. Section 6. Partitioning your hard drive, making space for Windows 10. Now comes a crucial step. Partitioning your hard drive. This is where you divide your hard drive into separate sections, like creating virtual rooms in your computer. We need to create a partition for Windows 10 to live in. You'll be presented with two options: Upgrade and Custom Install Windows Only, Advanced. If you want to keep your files and settings, choose Upgrade. However, I always recommend choosing Custom Install Windows Only, Advanced. This option gives you a fresh start and can often resolve any underlying issues with your previous Windows installation. If you choose Custom, you'll see a list of all the partitions on your hard drive. Select the partition where you want to install Windows 10 and click Format. This will erase everything on that partition, so make sure you've backed up your files. Once the formatting is complete, select the same partition and click Next. Windows 10 will now begin to install. Section 7. The installation process. Sit back and relax, almost. With the hard drive prepped, Windows 10 will start to work its magic. This is the part where you can sit back, relax, and maybe grab a snack. During the installation process, your computer will restart several times. Don't worry, this is completely normal. Just make sure you don't turn off your computer or unplug it from the power source. The installation process might take a while, depending on your computer's specs. You'll see a progress bar on your screen, so you'll know how much longer it'll take. Section 8. Initial setup. Welcome to your new Windows 10. Once the installation is complete, your computer will restart one last time, and you'll be greeted by the Windows 10 welcome screen. This is where you'll personalize your Windows 10 experience. You'll be asked to choose your region and keyboard layout. Then, you'll need to connect to a Wi-Fi network or skip this step for later. Next, you'll create your user account. Choose a username and password you'll remember. You can also set up Windows Hello, which lets you log in with your face or fingerprint. Windows 10 will then ask you to choose your privacy settings. Take your time to review each setting and choose the options that make you comfortable. Congratulations, you've successfully installed Windows 10. Section 9. Drivers and updates. The finishing touches. Now that you're in your fresh Windows 10 installation, there are a couple more things to do. First, you'll want to make sure all your drivers are up to date. Drivers are like translators that help Windows 10 communicate with your computer's hardware, like your graphics card, sound card, and network adapter. To check for driver updates, open the Start menu, type Device Manager, and press Enter. Go through each device category and look for any devices with a yellow exclamation mark. This means the device driver is either missing or outdated. Right-click on the device and select Update Driver to download and install the latest driver. Finally, it's crucial to keep your Windows 10 installation up to date with the latest security patches and feature updates. To check for updates, open the Start menu, type Windows Update, and press Enter. Click on Check for Updates and install any available updates. That's it, you've successfully installed Windows 10 and are ready to enjoy the latest and greatest operating system from Microsoft. Now go explore your new digital playground and customize it to your heart's content.